Welcome back to the third and final segment of this week's edition of My Testimony. And today we are privileged to have a celebrity couple with us, Tendai, Manatsa, and Selmor Mtukudzi. Now, before we went for the break, you had just told us how you had a difficult 3 months soon after joining UFIC, but you kept on coming. You were steadfast in your beliefs. What began to happen after that?
After 3 months, I think must have been the first week of April, that's when we got the anointing oil. So we got the anointing oil on the Sunday, and we were using it from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning. You received a phone call, Tendai.
Yeah, and we thought it was just one of those inquiries because they wanted, people there were calling from South Africa, and they wanted to find out if Selmor could join them in doing a song for a campaign.
So when they called and they told us that the song will include female artists from all over Africa, and we've picked you to be one of them, we... At first, we didn't jump up too much. We were like, we always get these inquiries a number of times. We want you to do this, we want you to do that, and then it doesn't happen at the end of the day. So we received it, yes, and we were happy, and then we just brushed it off. Then the following Sunday, we came to church. And after the service, Prophet was saying, do not switch off your phones. Keep your phone on. Someone here is going to receive something. So we kept our phones on. There was another lady who came and said, someone sent me $100. And then when people were leaving, that's when we opened our email and we noticed that these people from South Africa had sent air tickets, everything. Yeah. You're supposed to come now.
In 30 minutes, as soon as church ended, we were supposed to go to the airport and check in 30 minutes.
We had to rush from the service, and we told Pastor Chikuni, and he announced it a little bit, but people were leaving, no one heard. We rushed to the airport, we got there in time, and we realized, my tickets are to business class.
Yes, I was flying business class, I'm telling you.
We had never been on business class before, so we're so excited.
Yeah, and there's so much leg room in business class. Economy
So it was female artists from all over Africa. How many were chosen from Zimbabwe?
It was just me.
Just you. So how many artists were there in total?
There was about 9 of us. Judith Sepuma from South Africa, Yemi Alade from Nigeria, Vanessa from Tanzania, one from Gabon, Mozambique, Kenya, and myself from Zimbabwe.
So wow. It was not actually from all over Africa, it was just a chosen few.
A chosen few.
From Africa.
From Africa, not the whole of Africa. So being picked to be part of that, leaving out some other countries, and I was made to be part of such a...
You actually, they called you at the end. You were the last one to be picked.
She was the last one to be called.
Yeah.
I was the last one. It was as if kungopiwa anointing over, but takasirira Selmor saka.
Wow. And then, from then?
From then, we started traveling. Nendege chet.
Takwara nendege zvamunoona pano. Takwara.
We went to the African Union Summit in Johannesburg. We went to the Economic Forum.
You went to the African Union Summit?
Yes.
That's a political summit. What were you doing there?
The whole campaign is about women empowerment. So we were going to speak to world leaders and tell them to empower women.
You were going to speak to politicians?
Yes.
Wow.
So we started traveling a lot. We went to Cape Town also for the Economic Forum to speak to the world leaders as well. And then there was Judgment Night.
Yeah, in August, yeah.
So we missed Judgment Night because I had been chosen to go to Nigeria to meet the founder of the organization, who is a famous...
And we're the only ones that were chosen.
This time, out of the 9 women who did the song, it was just
I'm
me.
telling you.
Going to
Wow.
Nigeria.
Wow.
Please, let me get this right. This organization, it's about empowering women. So they chose 9 women to do a song, to speak to the politicians, and to speak to the economists about empowering women.
Yes.
Then from those 9 women, they chose you
Yes.
to meet the founder
To meet the
in
founder
Nigeria.
in Nigeria.
Wow, 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 wow.
Let me just say this one thing. You'll never know what's happening here until you start experiencing. I'm telling you. The God of this house. I'm telling you. There are places that you go into and you wonder, what am I doing here? Ndasvika sei munhu. Ndabvuma ini ndabo. Ndabo.
So you met the founder in Nigeria.
Yes, we met the founder, and he had flown in on his private jet.
Where is he based?
He's American. His name is Bono. He leads the band U2. They're the
Bono
most
from
paid
U2.
band in the world.
Yes.
Sorry?
They are the most paid band in the whole world.
These guys are, we're talking
To
about
date.
billionaires here, and we're sitting with these people, I'm telling you.
Sitting and eating and laughing with them. Isusu yedu kamwana kemporofit.
Nyaya dzemporofita dzakaipa.
So after meeting Bono, what's next?
Then we came back, and I was nominated for awards. The first one was the Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I thought they are all about commerce, trade, and
Yes, there's an award they call Women in Enterprise. And somehow this year, Vakangoisa, an award to do with the arts and culture.
Is this somehow? It was by the grace of our
By the
Father.
grace of
Is this somehow? By the grace of our Father.
That's when they gave me the award for Women in Enterprise.
And here's the award.
wow.
This was in September. Yeah, September this year. And then I also got another nomination for an award in America.
Yes.
Yes.
And this was for the song Goyangu. This is a song that we released in 2013, which was nominated in Zimbabwe for musical awards, but we never got any awards for this.
I don't understand this. You are getting a nomination in the United States of America
Yes.
for a Zimbabwean song,
Yes.
a Shona song.
Yes. And we were nominated alongside Zahara, Tinashe from America, Zahara from South Africa, Tinashe from America, Yemi Alade from Nigeria, and another one from Uganda. And these are all big names.
That's the lineup there. Hottest female single of the year.
Yes, and there's my wife there at the end. That's my wife. Yes.
Just being nominated, it
It was a miracle enough.
It was a miracle.
It was a miracle enough. Everyone in the industry would know that it means a lot getting such a nomination, and it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Zimbabwe has there ever been anyone else?
I don't
I'm
think
still to find out, but I don't think
Not
so.
even your own father.
Not even
Not
my
even
own
your own
father.
father.
Not even my
his
own father.
Wow.
So when I got the nomination, I contacted the people and asked them when the event is and how we are traveling.
You had to
And
travel to the States.
We had to travel to the States. So they told us that we're going to have to pay for our own flights to come in our own accommodation and food and everything. They were not providing anything at all. So Susu, we had actually cancelled it and we were like, nyasha zemporofita ndatombo nominate kwa.
it was
That's
enough.
good enough.
Yeah,
That's a miracle
Yeah.
enough.
it was enough for us. Yeah.
Then someone I knew, we had spoken only once before, she'd sent me a message. Achiti, Selmor ndakurota. I dreamt an angel came to me and said I should go and apply for my own visa because Selmor tamupa visa rekuenda kunoona Obama. That was a dream because she has never been to America before and she has wanted to go and she was denied. So the angel was telling her, now you can go and apply for yours because we've given Selmor. So she was asking me, have you ever been to America? And I told her, no, I've never been to America. I was nominated for an award, but the people want me to buy my own ticket, so I'm not going because I don't have the money. And she was like, I'll buy you your ticket.
Wow.
And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? She said, yes, I'll buy you your ticket. At the time she had the dream, she was in Dubai. That's where she was sending me a message from. And the next day she went and she booked the ticket. And then she sent me an email with the ticket number and everything. And I was like, I don't have a visa. Chitomanya gonna apply. And we had to rush and go and start applying now for the visa. Actually, when we did the crusade in Mavuku,
yeah.
I announced it, but then I didn't have a visa. I just told people that I'm going to America because a friend of mine had said she'll buy me a ticket. And he said, me too, I'm going too. But then we didn't have visas, we didn't have nothing. And we just spoke it to confirm the power that our Father keeps telling us, speak, speak to things.
And then in Iwaango, I didn't have a ticket, but then I thought if she can get it by the grace of our Father, I can get it too. So we went and applied. We went and applied for the visa by the United States of America Embassy. The process was very, you know how it is to apply for a visa to America. The interview, one.
Yeah. But then this time when we went, they didn't ask us anything. Takaenda for the interview, and the lady was like,
we had a heap of papers, my documents, because you have to have documents in order.
You have to prove you're going where to do what.
We had papers, we even had sleeves or CDs, just to prove that we are coming back, we're just going to get the award.
So we went there, we were by the window, and she was like, so why are you going to America? And I told her, I was nominated for an award. And okay, so who is this? Pointing to Tendai. And he's my husband. And okay, no problem. Come back on Monday and collect your visa.
No interview, no paperwork, nothing. Just like that. The grace of this house is too much. I'm telling you.
And then you went to...
And then Monday came, we collected the visas and showed them. You must see.
The visas, oh yeah. One moment.
Because some people might not believe.
Yeah, they might not believe that visa.
But here are
I know.
our visas.
We've heard how difficult it is to get an American visa. There you go, people.
And we applied for 2 weeks. They gave us a 1-year visa. Saka izvi ndikabuda ndokona kutoenda kuAmerica so. Because ndichinaro.
Yep. My God.
Izvezvi.
You applied for a 2-week visa and they gave
us a year.
A year.
A 1-year visa.
Multiple entry.
Wow.
We can go
Wow.
back right
Wow.
now. If we don't like the weather, we can just go. There is winter there in America.
I love this God.
So we were going, but still Tendai didn't have a ticket. So we were like, now you have a visa, I'll go, but
No ticket.
no ticket, you can't go without. And I was just telling the people, the ones that had chosen me to be a part of the song, they're based in America. So I told them, I'm coming to America for an award, so I might just pass through and see you. Tendai is not coming, he doesn't have a ticket, what. And they're like, we'll buy him a ticket.
And that's how I went to America. And then we went to America.
Then we went to America, but still we didn't have accommodation. We had the tickets and we actually went to the airport, Satogara, said, okay, we're taking videos and pictures and everything. We're going to America, but we don't have anywhere to stay. So we got there.
Who's that in the picture there?
That's an impersonator of Elvis Presley. That's Times Square there. Yes.
Times Square.
Yeah, in New York City.
New York City. And that's me there in the blue jacket in case.
Obviously, who else would it be?
So we got on the plane not knowing where we are going to stay. People should not try this.
Don't try this at home, I'm telling you. It's dangerous. Don't try it at home.
Dangerous. We went there and the people with my awards, they greeted us by the airport and they were like, no. The girl was organizing. She said, you can stay at my house, no problem. Fine. And then she told her boss, no, I'm going to stay with these people at my house. But the boss said, no, let's book them a hotel. And we were staying in a hotel fully.
For the whole week that
we were there. We were staying in a hotel and she gave us her ATM card, her PIN number.
Which we made sure.
You can buy whatever you want.
This is an interesting testimony, I tell you.
The God of this house, I will keep saying it. This God, the grace is too much.
So from having nowhere to stay, we're staying in a beautiful hotel. We had a card to use for whatever we wanted to buy. And our Father's amazing anointing working in our lives is just unbelievable.
It was an amazing stay in America. And then came the awards now, the awards night. We were not expecting anything. Just nomination was enough for us. We were supposed to perform on that evening, but then the program was running late, so we were in the backstage, waiting to perform. And then a category came up, and then they said, the winner is Selmor Mtukudzi. But then...
Please, can we have the lineup on the screen there? So you beat Tinashe?
Yes.
She's based in the States, right?
Yes.
You beat Yemi Alade?
Yes.
You beat the great Zahara?
Yes.
You beat Maya Zuda?
Yes.
And you came out tops?
And we came out, yes, I'm telling you. We brought it home. It's mine.
But what is amazing is you released this album in 2013.
Yes.
It did not get an award even here.
No, it didn't.
It got nominations. And where I thought I was supposed to win, I didn't win.
You didn't win?
No.
But come 2015.
2015.
2 years down the line.
2 years later.
Wow.
2 years later, and I wasn't expecting to win. I was just happy being nominated. And now I'm in America.
And even when they called out your name, she froze for maybe 5 seconds. I had to remind her that you won, because she wasn't expecting to win. She was just frozen.
I couldn't even make a speech. I just held it like this, and I was like, what's going on?
Wow. I know you'd have tons and tons and tons to say, but because of time, we are getting towards the end of this segment. What final word do you have for the people out there?
Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa is a true man of God. And Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa is amazing.
Prophet Emmanuel na Ruth Makandiwa vanhu va Mwari. Vakaipa. I've never seen a God who's so busy. This year, you know, we normally plan things. Like last year, we would sit down and plan every day. This year,
we did not plan anything.
We didn't plan anything. We are yet to sit down. Yeah. This God is so busy. Busy, going up, making sure our things are in order. It's such a busy God.
We've gone for 3 years without going to church because Tangata Jaira Ngonamata Moiraka sticker.
I'm going to start. Yeah, we're frustrated.
But who knows you?
This God.
This God.
Amazing, amazing. It was a pleasure having you on the program.
Can we have a Sophie?
Sophie nemuno amwari.
Mungazoti atisiko.
People of God, this God is just amazing. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Wow, 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 wow. This one is a testimony and a half. If you don't have a testimony as yet, this is just evidence that your testimony is on the way.